not for sipping. Let's see. we have Lil Nance in here as well. Lil Nance is a Fallout 76 streamer. It's hilarious over there. She giggles a lot. You can make her wear a cat head or a unicorn head, and this is a big old head too. But it's a good time over there. If you guys haven't given Lil Nance a follow, you should give her a follow. And Dan Harris is here as well. Dan Harris. He was streaming for a while doing Rocket League. He's been streaming some Lego builds. He's got quite an amazing backlog of stuff, so you should also give him a follow if you haven't. Raceland! And Raceland is also an amazing streamer here on Twitch, who is building Brother. Raceland also will do some free play guitar. He will sing with his puppets, and it's pretty entertaining over there. Plus, he has a Scottish accent that I can understand. No, I'm just kidding. But I heard the farther north you get in Scotland, the harder it is to understand. I've heard that from various sources on YouTube because we're watching some videos on Scotland in preparation for our vacation. Oh, thank you so very much for the follow. I do have anonymous follows. If you want to stick around, that's great. But if you want to lurk, that's understood too. But I do appreciate you coming in. That is strange, Dan. That is very strange. I don't think I've ever had that happen. So this is my schedule for all of you that are new here. It is a little off today because I'm streaming, obviously, on a Tuesday. I do not usually stream on Tuesdays, Lego. Today is usually dedicated to playing World of Warcraft, which I will... But we're still kind of like in this area where nothing new has come out for the expansion. So I am already really pretty high in gear score at this point. So I was like, I can just, I'll have plenty of opportunity to play World of Warcraft this weekend and into next week. So let's just go ahead and stream today. Yeah, so Aaron, I hope everything gets better. So yeah, we finished the Rebel Blockade Runner yesterday, and then I realized a couple of things to my horror. The first one is that the sticker for the radar had like these little strips on the top and bottom of the sticker. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow again as well. I do have anonymous follows on, but I appreciate you. And I threw those little strips away. Those little strips for stickers. Those little strips for stickers. Hi, Gev. Welcome in. We're doing the X-Wing today. So now keep in mind this trash only has like bags in it. I don't put food or anything trash in this trash can. It's all just for empty bags. But I was a little nervous, because I wanted to find those stickers. So I did find them and I did put them on. And then I found out where to stick the other stickers. I thought there were 4 of them, but it's actually just 2 really long stickers that go across like 5 pieces. So those are all the stickers are all done from yesterday. Legos, hope everything is great in the Netherlands. Yep, stamps. Big old stamps. Doesn't he know who you are, Dan? He should know who you are. Yeah, I don't know why you would need to open a new account to complete a home sale. I did not, I didn't have to do that at all. Well, of course, I've never sold a home yet. We'll be doing that here pretty soon. And, yeah, let's do some treats. Although there's literally no, well, there's Tommy. I don't know where Tracy's at. My first thought was that she had escaped, but the windows aren't open, so she didn't escape this time. Oh, that makes sense, Dan. Okay, so yeah, let's do some treats. If you're new here, I have 5 cats, and 3 of them really love treats, and they actually come into this room for treats. One of them won't eat any treats at all. No treats, no wet food, just the same dry food she's had since 2019 is all she will eat. And she will not eat anything but that dry food. If you put in any other kind of dry food in front of her, she will not eat it. And that is Lily. Lily is extremely, extremely picky for a kitty. And this is Tommy. Tommy is not picky. He will eat anything. Tracy! So, we had a conversation on a previous stream in regards to wolf spiders that are getting into my house. And I rescued 2 of them, but unfortunately... No, Kathy, she is not. Unfortunately, one perished. I'm guessing it was Tracy that did it. Charlotte and I went on a nice long walk today. Guys, it is 83 degrees here. I don't remember it ever being this warm in March. 83 degrees here. And so naturally, we went for a walk today. And so we went to somewhere new, and I liked it because it was, instead of having like this paved trail and the woods are kind of like out off to the sides, this is like a beaten trail right through the woods. It was great. So, Aaron, believe it or not, we don't have an air conditioner here. Our AC and our heat is geothermal. So, yeah, we don't have like any AC stuff out there at all. No AC machines. Yep. So this will be our first summer in this house. So we'll have to see how well the geothermal does. Thankfully, every house I've ever lived at has had AC, including Cleveland Heights, Ohio. So a lot of the houses in Cleveland and the surrounding suburbs are very old. Like our house was, as it was a 1930s house. It was just been renovated for central air. And it was the only it was the only rental house we looked at that had central air. The rest of them did not. So Cleveland very rarely breaks 90. 80 does happen occasionally, but not really too much in the 80s. So usually in Cleveland, you can get away without really having, you know, central air. But I need central air. I need central air. So anyways, the walk was great. We only went for about 30 minutes outside on the walk because we're both kind of getting acclimated to the heat a little bit. And you can tell that the heat was starting to bother her after about 30 minutes. So we call it quits, and we'll gradually walk for longer and longer durations, but she still has her winter coat. So we call it quits after 30 minutes. And I was gonna go to what is it? Costco today, but decided
hello there.
No, I'll do that later. Testing time. Hi, testing time. Hey, how is World of Warcraft going for you? I hope you're still having fun. Yes, Kathy, she did indeed want water when she got back because she was thirsty. And Tommy's being a good boy because Tommy is not trying to get on the desk. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely the best since Legion. Definitely the best since Legion. Now the raids start next week, and that'll be, you know, my true test of how great this expansion is. Hopefully the raids aren't gonna suck. Oh, there's Gerda. Here's Gerda. There you go, Gerda. There you go, Tommy. All the kitties get all the treats. Even Socks. Socks gets his treats after the stream. Speaking of stream, yesterday I was bouncing off the walls because it was I drank 2 cups of coffee yesterday. And so I set about doing some things. The first thing I set about was trying to fix the light kit on Brogdor. Socks never comes out. No, Kathy. Not here. Socks never comes into this room. And determined that the issue with Brogdor is my D50 connection, which is the 50 centimeter connection leading from the first. Let me actually pitch it down. There you go. Here's Tracy. Come on up, Tracy. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Tracy. There you go. Here's another one for you, Tommy. Here's another one for you, Gerda. All right, the treats are done. Which is the connection from the power leading to the first junction box. And so I got to get a replacement for that. I don't know if Let My Bricks has like a warranty or
hello
whatever
there
for that. Hey Wim, hey, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. No, this is my treat. You go away. This is my treat. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is what we're building today. This is the back. And also, they have an alternate build, which is interesting to me. So we're going to talk about some things. Yeah, they should have it still in stock. So this is the build we're working on today. It's the X-Wing. Oh, no. Shoot. That's 7191. It was released July 1st of 2000. Gav, thank you for the 7 streams. Streak. You're streaking. Put some pants on. And then it retired in 2002. And it said, Brickset said it had 1,300, but I think it actually has 1,308 pieces. But whatever. And it certainly looks a little chonkier than the other X-Wings, so we'll have to see how the build goes. This will be the third X-Wing, the third UCS X-Wing I will have built. Because I built the Red 5 on stream. I did not build the first gen X-Wing on stream. I was not even thinking about streaming at that point. So I guess technically this is the second X-Wing I will be building on string. And the instructions are, well, I mean, I guess it's not too terribly bad. So I did unbox this yesterday just prior to ending the stream. And I did kind of put some pieces into some of their proper spots, but I didn't like go all out on organizing it. But hey guys, let's look at this catalog real fast. So this is the catalog that came with the set. Actually, let me just kind of zoom in a little bit here. I thought it would be kind of neat to look back at this time period in regards to, you know, what they did have to offer. So, of course, some of these things I've never heard of or seen because I didn't start getting into Lego until 2024. And this is, you know, right up my alley here. An AAT. So this is the Naboo Starfighter, but not the UCS one. So it's not as chromy. But I think it's interesting they had a Gungan sub. That Sith Infiltrator, man. It's interesting to compare that one to the one that just came out, you know, not too long ago, and actually retired. But this droid fighter, that's pretty sharp. And the Droideka, the old one. Some of the things I never even realized they had a previous versions of any of these, you know, at all. And yeah, this is very chunky for Slave 1. And that Millennium Falcon too. So technology has really improved. And here are the previous iterations of the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter with kind of the same color scheme as the UCS, but smaller versions. And then of course these are the two sets that we'll be building here pretty soon. 7191 is the X-Wing, and then the TIE Interceptor. Ultimate Collector Series. The first two. Nice Kingdom. These large blocks, that looks really interesting. Race. Adventurers. That's cool, Kathy. I've never heard of Adventurers before. Spaceport? Scotty, haven't you built one of these on stream?
Pussy, 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 pussy.
Unfortunately,
pussy,
that was
pussy,
bad
pussy,
timing.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
But I guess it's okay. Thanks, thanks to Andrew. Thank you. Faye, welcome in. Arctic. Pretty neat.
Hello there. Hello there.
City Center. Xylox. Good to see you, Xylox, as well. It's cool. I don't usually stream on Tuesdays. Rock Raiders. Scotty, I think we were talking about Rock Raiders on your stream once, right? Hey, I have one of these. I have one of these dudes. So before they had smart bricks, I guess they had radio controls. And look at the train controls there. That looks pretty advanced. Speed slammers. Robo riders. Wow, check out all this neat stuff. Legoland in California. Tracy. Speaking of that, you could win a trip for 4 to Legoland in California. Oh, wait. It expired. In July 2001. Tracy, you are a mess. So anyways, I thought it'd be kind of neat to look through this old stuff. So she's been sitting next to the couch with me all day long. Oh, really? You sold it to local?
Hello there.
No. No. Please no. Once a week is enough, Lila. I appreciate it.
That's going to be helpful.
I appreciate it. But once a week is...
Hey, chat. Rest well, Lightning. That was terrible.
All right. So, Scotty, are you good for subs? You want to bank any of those? You win 5 gift subs. So you can either have those 5 go to you and you'll have a sub for the next 5 months, or you can give it to the community. You can do what you want. Also, thanks guys for Forking up the points enough for the variety. Mega stream. Surely you guys saw that. She's super spicy for some reason. Can I move this? Well, Scotty, who do you want to go to? Do you have a particular person or you just want it to go at random? And are we on YouTube? We are. Yeah, she's particularly feisty. Anyone in chat without first? Okay, so the first name I see is Wim.
Hello there.
Yes, Kathy. All right, so let's see. My receipt printer is going nuts. Legos is subbed, I believe. Yeah, I think Legos is subbed because I can't gift him one. Gev. And Andrew. Oh my god, I put myself in a hype train. What? Well, thank you, Scotty. That was very kind of you.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're streaking.
We're streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Oh, we're done with the 5. Wim, Kathy. Oh, Wim got Legos. Wim, that was so kind to you. That was so very kind. So, and you said. Yeah, that was very sneaky, Wim. That was very sneaky. Thank you so very much. Oh, Lightning Builder. I would love to give a sub to Lightning Builder. All right. So we have Lightning Builder, Wim, Kathy, and Wim with the gifted sub to Legos. That was very kind of you, thank you. Gev and Andrew. And thanks for contributing to the hype train. See, oh wow, Lintok, you're pretty close. I like it when I don't have to do air squats and we can do something else from the KS bot. Okay, so we're gonna start this build. So we've got we have a fair amount of stickers here. I don't like cockpit stickers. Because I can't use Windex on cockpits. It doesn't. The stickers just don't look very great. So I have to put these on by hand, which is what I don't usually do. But the rest of these should be pretty easy. But yeah, it is a lot of stickers, a lot more than I was expecting. And so this is the instructional booklet, and unfortunately it was a little damaged in the box. But it's pretty cool. I like how bright the colors are. And then at the very end, it does list an alternate build for the set, which looks really weird. I mean, it's obviously not something in the Star Wars universe, but yeah, that's the completed build. So it's got some info there.
Hello there.
Thunderfeet, welcome in. Thank you for the 7-stream streak. And I am wearing gloves. Thank you guys for contributing to the level 2 hype train. And I got the conductor badge. I did, Legos, I did. It's let's see. Where is it? Side cam. There we go. It's there in the back on the bottom shelf. Oh yes. Oh, it's quite all right. It's on. That is not its permanent position. But I did fix the light kit for the Death Star. I forgot to turn it on though. And I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what's going on with the Superstar Destroyer light kit, which is why an entire panel of that thing is not on right now. So, yeah, I was a busy little bee after I got done with the stream yesterday. I see all you kitties, but there's no more treats. No more treats for the kitties. It's all right, Legos. It's cool. I mean, you're like 7 hours ahead, so anytime you guys are up, I mean, to me, it's a miracle you guys are even watching at this hour. Layla, I hope your day is going well today, better than yesterday. So we're gonna get into we're gonna start clicking some bricks. Oh, okay, so you guys are only 6 hours ahead right now. Oh yes, that makes sense because of daylight savings. So my goal for this build is to do a better job of determining what is black and what is dark gray. I did a terrible job on the last build. You're usually in bed before 2 a.m. That to me, that's pretty late. Oh no, you get migraines too, Legos? My wife gets them occasionally, but nothing on the same level that poor Eric gets. Aaron, that's me when my wife is around, because I have to wake up before her alarm clock goes off. But if she's not here, which she's not right now, then I can usually stay up late as long as I get out of bed and enough time to get started on work. They're good at accepting defeat. Defeat. Very well done, Brixplorium. That's great. Also, welcome in.
Hello there.
They did, but I still got it.
I should probably go grab some water, though. But yeah,
Hello there.
a little parched. Kinda
Discovery
like
Planet, welcome
a
back.
cat.
Discovery
up.
Planet, my favorite set of
Terrible.
all time is the
That's what
Titanic,
it felt like
which
I
I
can only assume I'm not a cat, so I don't know.
very luckily built with the wife.
But whenever they
The second favorite is the set that's currently on that Besta right behind me, which is the Superstar Destroyer. The UCS Superstar Destroyer is my second favorite. How about you, Discovery Planet? Do you have sets that you've ranked? Some people don't have favorite sets, and that's perfectly fine too. I am too. So the first gen Superstar Destroyer has a lot of greebling, which led to the piece count being, what it is. And that new one is supposed to have over 6,000 pieces, which makes me think it's going to have like an insane level of greebling. And they better have an interior, because the one that's came out in 2012 has somewhat of an interior. Very cool. So you built the Lego City Fire Station when you were a kid. That's cool. I have built that AT-AT twice, basically, because I moved and it did not survive the move very well. The second time rebuilding it felt better than the first time, but it was a pretty fun build the second time around, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Legos, I agree. I just remember putting that Superstar Destroyer together at the, the dining room table, and you're just putting panels on panels on panels, and it's just like, my goodness, this thing is just, this is epic. Yeah, there's some big differences, Discovery Planet. The first, I Brittle Blues, guys. Brittle Blue. What the heck? I didn't know that was possible. No, I don't have spares. Not of this. I'm pretty sure. I guess I just have to be careful. So Discovery Planet, the biggest difference between the 2017 and the 2007 Millennium Falcon is that the 2007 does not have an interior. It's completely empty on the inside. And the cockpit is not even all that great either. So, yeah, we're just gonna roll with it for now, I guess. I was not expecting to encounter any brittles in this set. All you veterans to Lego, you could have warned me, man. You could have said, hey, man, there's some Brittle Blues in this set. I didn't even know Brittle Blues was a thing. You could fill an entire room with all the stuff I don't know about Lego. Oh yeah, I would say the 2017 version is much better than the 2007. Not only in appearance, but in just the quality of the build and all that stuff. But I will say that the 2007 version, because it didn't have an interior, sure was a lot easier to transport. And generally it held up a lot better during the move than the 2017 one. I had to rebuild the 2017 one. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, that 2017 one is supposed to retire, and pretty soon, and I doubt they'll make another one for a while, because that set's been in circulation for so long. I don't see why they would do another one anytime soon. And I'd be very curious what a version of the new UCS Millennium Falcon would have
Hello there.
that isn't already in the last one. Phil and Bricks. Hi, Phil and Bricks. How are you today? Yeah, I believe there's a 1 gap separation there. Legos. I imagine they'll probably sell another one
Hello there.
in the future because people are gonna want one and not pay retired prices. Hey, there's 316.
Ah! Yeah, it's hard to grab onto this shit because it's like smooth plastic on the outside. The other what?
So I guess now I'm all out of the pre-sorted pieces. That went fast.
So yeah, it's up to you.
So let's put that one away. So now we're back to kind of going through a pile of stuff. Smaller pile of stuff. I will note. That's cool. This set was pretty pricey. I can't remember how much I paid. I could look into it if you're really curious. But I've just off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. This was amongst a bunch of other sets I purchased. So it wasn't just like a one-off from eBay, which I did use eBay to purchase a few sets and got very lucky. Hey, 316, thanks for asking. So I had some rough patches today where I was, really feeling the effects of the allergies again. But, Flonase is doing a pretty good job, and the Allegra D is doing a pretty good job. So I feel great right now. Whether that will continue to be the case later on, I don't know. I hope so. So I just get these days in the spring where it's so terrible, and then either my body adapts or the pollen abates, and then I eventually get better, and then it's like nothing happened. But ever since I left Illinois, this has happened every year. Some years are worse. Every year in Texas was notably worse. Hey, on ad break, Lid Talk, I will check. Charlotte doesn't need to go out because she's already been out, and I don't need to get up from this desk right now. So I'll check. We'll be on ads in a couple minutes. Hey guys, thanks for being here, by the way. I appreciate you guys. And I have black one of these pieces, but I'm pretty positive that I don't need a black one. That's definitely a dark gray. Here's the dark gray ones. See, I'm getting better at identifying. It's a little difficult to tell in the instructions, but I'm getting better. And now I know I have to be careful of these blue pieces. Because guess what, guys? If I break a blue, I'm toast. I can't even buy anything to replace it right now. Trees aren't full bloom. Oak Legos. Oh, that's true. I could order a replacement part, but you know, the build will obviously be halted until I get the replacement. So the thought process was, you know, you buy the replacement and then wait for Lego to send you the replacement, and then the replacement that Lego sends you gets put into spares, which is something I've actually done before. You know, when I'm streaming something and there's a problem with the build. Oh, I couldn't do that, Legos. I'd have to replace it with the same exact part. My brain wouldn't be okay with that. That would keep me up at night. Oh, I need a block. And that I think I have that piece in there okay right now, the broken one. It has not tried to slip away.
Back after our sponsor shoves some more stuff in front of you.
But now I'm being very careful with all these blues. So yeah, Legos, I'm very, very allergic to oak. Oh, here's all kinds of blue. And this is a pilot's chair. So we need some dark gray studs. Couple dark gray studs. All right, we're on ads. So let's just go here real quick. Is that the right one? Okay, here we go. 7191. I've heard this before. Lintok, are you there? So Lintok, this was $1,500 is how much I paid for this one. And 7181 was $1,300, which is the next one. So this was, yeah, this was a little pricey. So the Executor was, both those builds were great, Lintok. Those mini scale ships are amazing. Well, I don't know if it's the case in the Netherlands, but right now they're clearancing out that Executor to some pretty cheap prices in the States. And if I recall right, around this time last year, they were trying to clear the shelves off for the new releases in May. Which I should be able to purchase. Well, Legos, this purchase is one of the purchases I made that got me in trouble, so. It's not something that we'll be repeating anytime in the future. My budget for a year is, well, it's better than $1,500, but I can't, the days of going crazy on Lego are over, right? Like Icarus, I flew too close to the sun. But hey, I still have some neat things I've been able to build anyways. I'm pretty sure that these are supposed to be dark gray. They are supposed to be dark gray. I haven't bought any since November 30th, Aaron. November 30th is the last time I purchased anything at all Lego related. Yeah, that is a pretty good deal. I did not get a deal on my Executor. I just walked in there and was like, oh, that's neat, and just walked out with it. But the TNT 4, I did get a deal on it. I think mine was like $45 or something like that last year. And I'm pretty sure this part is in here somewhere. But Tentive 4. Okay. Okay, give me a hard time about the way I pronounce that. That's why I don't ever pronounce the car anymore, because Legos was all on me for how I pronounced that car. So now I won't even do it anymore. Okay. Macca. Okay, Macca. Thank you. Hey, Macca, I...
Hello there.
Yes, that one, Legos. That one. Macca, I broke a brick already.
Yeah, Google it. Okay. I'll Google it afterwards. What the?
Was that a Harrier? Did you build a Harrier? Maka?
Who did that? Amazing. The landing, if only it was a bit smaller.
All these
That's what I
clips
said.
are gonna be from Maka's old place. Unless someone clipped them at his new house. That's pretty cool. I have no idea where this piece is at. It's in the. It's supposed to be in this pile of pieces here, but it is just not. It is not here. There it is. Finally, finally found it. How was that Harrier build, Mecca? I would like to build some Kobe stuff in the future. But I think I want to do like some Navy vessels first. Before I go any further with Kobe.
God, sorry. Sorry, we're going
10 streams.
and into the gymnasium. Come on,
Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Thank you for scaring the crap out of me on 10 streams. Appreciate that. So I'm still after a dark 1x4. Oh, I love the SR-71 Blackbird. What an amazing aircraft that was. Oh, hey, we've got an R2-D2 in here. Alright, oh, there he is. Top Gun logo. So I'm kind of brainstorming some name changes, you know, and Mac Maverick sounds like a pretty good one. What do you think, Maka? Would you rather have Mac Build or Mac Maverick? I mean, Mac Maverick, it's kind of catchy, you know. It's kind of catchy. It would be like, you know, it would be more than Lego. It would encompass just about anything. It's generic enough for everything. And you know, Maverick. We all know who Maverick is, right? From Top Gun. Combining those things with me seems pretty epic. But I wanted to get your opinion on the matter. I'm not sure this piece exists. I'm hesitant to combine bricks here like I've done before because I already broke one today. And I just don't know what else would be, you know, fragile. No, a Mel Gibson movie. He's still doing stuff, but I can't remember the last time I've seen a new Mel Gibson movie. I don't think this piece is in any of these bags. The hits just keep coming, don't they?
Hello there.
The hits just keep coming. Thanks, Korg. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope the kiddo is doing well. Getting along great.
I know, but this is...
Hello there.
Oh, yes, Maverick. Maverick. That was a great movie, actually. I forgot about that. Ah, there it is. I finally found it. Oh, was that a Mrs. Korg clip? Cool. Didn't they have a showing of Top Gun in Discord? How did you not catch that, Lila? How? What? What is this? So not only have I seen the original Top Gun like a million times, but they re-released it as a 3D movie. And I saw that one too. It's a great movie. I hope that you do get to see it. It would be best to watch it in the theater, but I don't know when they were ever going to re-release that in the theaters again. It's got to be over 40 years old at this point, right? Yeah, it was definitely one of the greats. Oh, I forgot some black gray pieces. Lila, did you see E.T. at least? Goonies. Any of those? Did you see the Star Wars movies? Oh, okay, that's good. Christoph, it's so great to see you. It has been so long. Christoph, I hope things are going great for you. Well, it's okay that she hasn't seen it. She still has plenty of opportunity, you know. It's not going anywhere. I guess I forgot to take that out. Hey, Lustmord, you are. You're watching Luke Skywalker build an X-Wing. Hey, Lila, she's got a lot of stuff going on, and she's got kiddos. Anytime anyone has a full-time job and is a single parent, I can see where they would just fall asleep. Being a parent is no joke. Especially if you want to do it the right way. I would be so nervous of just screwing it all up. No kiddos here. So Lesmord, do you also build out Lego? What is it that you do? Oh, I get that a lot. Lesmord, actually, I do get that a lot. Oh, there's no right way filling bricks. To me, if your son or daughter graduates high school and has a plan for their future and is actively taking steps towards that, I think that is highly successful of a parent. You've done a good job. And whatever those future plans are, is whatever, you know, trade school or going to college or, you know, just something that they're striving to do. You've messed up my wife has messed up our cats. Like, I've never ever fed my cats human food. Because to me, that's just, you just don't. My wife, on the other hand, gives human food to the cats all the time. So it's impossible to eat a meal now without them just being all right up in your face or just staring at you the whole time that you're eating. Lesmore, welcome in. So if you're new here, which sounds like you are, I'm Mac. You can call me Jason. I've been streaming to YouTube since December of 2024. I'm simulcasting to Twitch, and I build a lot of Star Wars Lego here. Actually, I have now built, or I'm in the process of building, every single UCS set except for one. So, after the 7181, which is the X-Wing, I will have built every single UCS set. But not all of them are on stream. But the majority of them were built on stream. And then after this is all done, then we're going to build out some castles. And then we're going to build out some releases that, you know, came out this year. And then we're going to build some Harry Potter. Because I've got a lot of Harry Potter sets to build. Gev, that was the Chaos Bot and Scotty who chose you for a gift sub. So I suppose that it's really Scotty that you can thank. But I have some great emotes, including a swoosh of the TIE Fighter Advance that I broke and got slightly viral for breaking. Kathy, thanks for the lurk. Also, Legos, thanks for the lurk. Yep. Scotty was like, hey, make sure you give one of those to Give. And I said, okay, Scotty. There's the seat for the cockpit and the flight control stick. Now I need a whole lot of flat pieces. The Executor Superstar Destroyer, less more. So let's go here real quick. So I will give you a quick room tour here. So to the left here, I don't really have a whole lot. So I have the Yoda as well as the advanced TIE fighter. And on the right, I've got Jabba's sail barge, the A-wing, the B-wing, and then you can just barely see the tippity tip of Darth Maul's bust. And then there's the two Slave Ones, there's the Razor Crest, there's the AT-AT, you can just barely see the head. And there's the Battle for Hoth right there in front of it. And then there's the two Millennium Falcons. You can barely see that too. The TIE Interceptor, you can barely see the Sandcrawler, and then you can barely see the wing of the TIE Fighter. And then there's the Superstar Destroyer right there. I kind of have a panel off of it because I was taking a look at the light kit. And then in the back, zoom, zoom, zoom. See, there's the light kit. You can see the strips for the lights. And then, of course, there's the two. Oop, come on. There's the two snow speeders there. The two Y-wings. And I've got the other two UCS X-Wings and the Naboo Starfighter and the Land
Hello
Speeder
there.
and all that stuff. And then off to the right here, well, there's the Death Stars. And then I have the Venator and the two Imperial Star Destroyers as well. And then on the bottom right there is the Rebel Blockade Runner, which is what we just got them building yesterday. So that's the little room tour. Hello, Alex. It's great to see you. Hope you and Joe are having a great night. I found all of these pieces right in here. Oh no, I only need one of those. I only need one of those, but I do need two. I think these are the right size. So it took me about 2 weeks to get them all. The majority of them I purchased at a shop in St. Louis. And then the rest of them I got on eBay. And then that was it. We don't. A few people know how much money I spent in those 2 weeks. Unfortunately, one of those persons is my wife. Thank you for the shuffle-roni. It was quick. And the reason why I got them so fast is because I had been monitoring how much they were going for a little while, and they were only going up in price. And I was like, I'm gonna have to get these before they get to the point where they're not affordable anymore. It was a nice chunk of change. It was. You're doing the right thing, 316, by piecing it out. You really are. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Alex. I hope they can isolate what's going on and get you remedied quickly. It's no good to be in pain. Are you taking anything to help you get to sleep at least? That reminded me today, I was on that walk with Charlotte, and we were like walking in like the woods for all intents and purposes. And I wasn't paying attention and actually like almost twisted my ankle. And I was like, if that actually happened and I was like in these woods, like a half mile away from everyone else, that would have really sucked. That would have really, really sucked. And it is actually pretty difficult walking a dog on a narrow trail when there's woods.
Hello there.
On each side, because she's like, oh, I want to sniff this tree. Oh, I want to sniff this tree. Oh, I want to sniff this tree. Oh, TBD, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that Cloud City Boba Fett is, the price for that dude is insane. I'm glad you found a solution that's affordable. They've got a Cloud City sealed at the MickFX shop behind glass, as it should be. So look at this pretty cool printed piece. We all know what this scene is from. Use the Force, Luke. Got some wings? What flavor of wings did you go with? Oh, Com. Do you see the crack? I didn't know that existed. Old Blue. Yeah, it's redonkulous. I'm drinking here. I'm drinking here. Blue-eyed terror. Welcome in. Yeah, it's sealed away for 26 years. And it's like, hey, cool. And the first person that builds it cracks it. So ridiculous.
Hello there.
Hey, in a way, Blue-eyed, your first words is a little bit of a scare too, isn't it? Because it's the scream from Psycho. think I need some light gray pieces from not this bag. So yeah, so I still have some of these pieces in bags. You know, if you're curious if this was a sealed set. Fortunately, Com, we did not. Yes, Les Mord. Every set I have was sealed. Yes, that's why I got in trouble. I know, TVD. It's insane. It is insane.
Hello there.
Hey, RC. How are you doing today?
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I do not feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
No, I don't.
So beautiful.
What a clip. What a clip for RC. Oh goodness. What a clip. Oh man. RC, I hope you're doing well. And this time I'm not sure if this is supposed to be dark gray or light gray. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Hey, that was just random. That is just random. You know, now I'm being targeted. TBD, this is I'm broadcasting to Twitch, and Twitch has a lot more kind of like fun things you can do. Where you can we can play clips from Twitch automatically when someone comes into the channel. Scotty, what is wrong with you? Are you well, Scotty? Do we have to have someone check on you, like testing time or local? Do we need a health check for you, sir? This is so unlike you. The stickers are perfect. Thank you for that Tangia, though, for real. Has GH... No. No. I will not. I will not do that, Tom. There will be no crinkling of the sticker sheet for any amount of money. And if I did something like that, you guys would not respect me. Anyways. Hello, Phantom. Gannon, did you finish your 5th 60? Or 90, if that is 90. Oh, that's not right at all. The white one goes in front.
Hello there.
Oh, doing endgame stuff. Yeah, weeklies, and the prey stuff
now,
reset.
You think Nintendo would catch on to that and would like add it to the app?
Look at that Bowser.
That'd be hilarious, but they're gonna
The Bowser in front of the piano. Wow.
Just because already in bed with Nintendo, so
that was very well done. That piano. Oh, both those sets are actually in my backlog now that I think about it. Nice. I just need to make sure I'm following you because I'm afraid I'm not. I am an ass. What's my weirdest eating habit? I would say my weirdest eating habit is that I can eat the same thing over and over again and not get sick and tired of it. I guess that's my weirdest eating habit. Also, I am just fine with eating, like, instead of having a balanced meal of like meat and vegetables, I can just eat like 8 ounces of hamburger and be just content. If I had to eat one thing over and over, what would it be? That's a tough question. I suppose pizza. I could just eat pizza over and over again. Scotty. I think we were going with foods, not people. Yes, food. Scotty. I know, right? That's fine. Nathan. He won't do it. He won't. You know what? I don't do that either. I don't do that either after the discussion.
Hello there.
Hey, Area 56 bricks. Oh, the medieval hat. So Old Blue got me Area 56 bricks. As you can see right there, there's a little crack there. But other than that, yeah, not too bad. Now I know to be careful. I think the last time I broke a piece on stream was the Obi-Wan Jedi Star Shuttle thing. But how is everything in your neck of the woods, Area 56 Bricks? I saw your Instagram post about the AT-AT. Man, you are having so much fun. It's so great to see. Good. So the question is, how much are you guys getting to sleep? Because it seems like between Dewey and the place... What kind of a question is that, Com? The place across the street. You guys got a lot going on. Have I ever seen Clone Wars? I have not seen the OG Clone Wars. But I've seen the latest iteration of Clone Wars. Jason Robinson, I got this hat from Amazon. This hat I was going to wear when I was building the medieval blacksmith. But I got a cloak instead. And I liked the cloak more than the hat. And I did indeed dress up like a medieval dude while building the medieval blacksmith. Which was a long time ago. Hey, Phil and Bricks, thanks for being here. Have a great one. I appreciate you chatting. So, Jason Robinson, what we have going on right now is something called the Shuffle-Roni, where every 15 minutes I will swap to a different hat. Selected at random. Sometimes the randomizer doesn't work and I end up wearing the same hat multiple times, but that's okay. That is true. That is true if you love what you do. I do not work every day. Because I think I would go insane. And now I'm just looking for a great flat piece. Well, let's get to that one later. Let's get all the rest of the flat pieces out that we need. We need a fair amount of stuff. So this set had no number bags. If you weren't aware that the older sets, they don't have number bags. So that's why everything is semi-chaos. I say semi, it is mostly just chaos. Just contain chaos in compartments. So I cheat with my stickers. I use Windex for the majority of them, but I will not be doing that on the cockpit, the canopy cover. I don't. It doesn't look great afterwards. I've noticed. So is this a light gray or this? I need a dark gray one. I've seen people use like a solution of water and dishwashing soap, which is something that is also equally effective. So the next giveaway, by the way, is going to be... I've got another Brickhead set. So if you guys win the drop game, which was really close right there, we'll do a giveaway. And everyone that has won a giveaway on this channel has received their giveaway. I would guess that it has to do with some of the pieces. If the pieces increased in price, the individual pieces increased in price, it would drive up the rest of the set. But I just, on top of that, I noticed that these older sets, they just keep on going up in price anyways, regardless. Oh, there's RTG2's head. I love that emote. I really need to get some merch. Again, I've been slacking on that. And I already forgot where these 1x2 flat pieces are. Okay, there it is. Let's put some of these on. This is the smaller flat piece that goes here. Oh, I should do some merch. I already have a pretty amazing... Oh, that doesn't go there. I already have a pretty amazing design that RC's come up with. That I've been kind of dragging my feet for some reason in regards to actually setting some stuff up. But I mean, if you want me to make some boxers, I guess I could do that. It would be a little strange getting into bed though with your wife wearing some Mac Builds Bricks boxers. She might be like, who's this guy? Gotta represent 24/7. Calm, the only tier 2 subscriber. Now, Con, if you ever did want to drop from tier 1 or from tier 2 to tier 1, I understand, by the way. Don't feel like you got to keep that tier 2 if you don't want to. Oh, one of these days, I will have things in place, more fun for that kind of stuff. Oh, Lightning Builder! Oh my God! I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe. I hope you're safe. Seek cover. That is scary. Boy, I just had a whole lot of unpleasant memories come right to the forefront of my brain. Yeah, Be safe. Be safe, Lightning Builder. You know, in Texas, in Fort Worth, they don't have basements. And you get a lot of tornado warnings, and I swear the vast majority of them came at night. And so you'd be sleeping, and then you'd be listening to the sirens go off, pooping your pants, because you've got the cats, the dog, all that to try to figure out what to do with, and get everyone in the tub, because that's the only real safe place. And the tub is actually a viable place to go. One of my friends was in the Joplin tornado that happened, you know, what 15 years ago or something like that now. And he got into his tub, and it saved his life. And I guess the thing about Fort Worth is the soil is too much clay, and it doesn't really allow for having like basements. It was on May 22nd of 2011. So I drove through Joplin not too long before that tornado, because I was heading to no that was a different time. Never mind. And in 2011 I was in Texas. But yeah, that was a seriously devastating tornado. They had a documentary on it about Netflix, or I'm sorry, they had a documentary about it on Netflix that came out just like last year, I think. I don't need a 4, I need a 6. The butterfly people? I don't remember anything about the butterfly people. I really wish I could find this piece. I think this is too big. Oh, see, I guess the randomizer is not all that great. Oh, that is scary. Poor kids. Poor kids. Oh my goodness, we got an ad break in a minute. Tempest Fugit. We're making some pretty good progress today. For a set that is not really sorted. Pretty good progress.
Back after our sponsor shoves some more stuff in front of you.
I've been in a fair amount of tornadoes. But nothing that destroyed my house. Alright. I'm gonna find this 1x6 flat during the ad break. And there's the ads. Okay. So now I'm just gonna hunt for some pieces for the next couple steps. It's what I typically do on ad breaks. So yeah, Charlotte had a pretty good day today. She got to go for that walk. She got to sniff all the things, because that's what she loves to do the most on walks. She just likes to just sniff everything. And then she got some playtime outside on top of it, and she's crashed out in the back. Yep, she's crashed out in the back. That's the goal. The goal of any energetic dog owner is to look back and see them like sleeping. Because in my opinion, you've done a good job of taking care of your doggy for the day. Charlotte will not be coming with me to Brick World, though. She does not do well with her separation anxiety and being in a hotel. She will scream. I need 4 of these gray pieces. So we're basically repeating everything that we just did previous. Don't you cause any trouble, Miss Tracy. I've got my eyes on you. I will kick you out of here. You be a good girl now, Tracy. I'll give you some head scritches. I think we're back. You can get in my lap if you want, Tracy. Just don't eat the Lego. Or bite me. That too. And then this goes. This is the sides of the ship right now that we're building out. See. And this is supposed to go on here too, actually. Whoops. I feel like I'm missing some stuff here, though. Oh, no. We're good. Yep. So, oop. So we've got one portion of it done, and we're getting ready to build out the second portion of it. Very colorful. Wonder when we'll have to put a sticker on for the first time. Tracy's guarding the stickers with her life. Oh. That was an interesting portion of the song. I had to make sure it wasn't someone's Tangia. So I guess I didn't need to pull this piece out yet. Okay. So time to hunt for some more flats. I think the majority of them were in here. Let's start with the small ones. I think the small ones are going to be a little easier to find. So outside of having an actual plate, or well, yeah, a plate break. This build has been pretty solid. This hat is a little warm though. So this will be a new experience for me, is being in this heat as it starts to trend upwards and being in this room. With all these lights. And how hot it's going to get here in the summertime. I could see myself having to bring a fan in here if it gets too much hotter. Mr. Harrell, oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me with your presence in your community as well. Thanks so very much for reading in. How was the rest of your stream? I was there at the beginning a bit. How did everyone treat you okay? Didn't give you too much chaos today? How much progress did you make on Notre Dame?
Hello there. Hello there.
Oh, 1,000. I think you handled that very well. Very, very well. I'm not sure if I would have handled it as well as you did. But that was pretty epic to see happen to you. And I think you got what, like 80 followers from that, which is pretty fantastic. You're up to back 17? Okay. I built that set myself a long time ago, so in my brain I don't know where 17 is, but there's a lot of repetitiveness, I know for sure, when you get into like the buttresses and all that good stuff. But if you guys have not given Mr. Harrell a follow, he is a great streamer here on Twitch. He has some hilarious redeems. There's a little bit of chaos, but he does bring some science into the mix, which I think is very interesting. And he does do a great job of lighting up kits. So if you guys haven't given him a follow by now, then you should. And if you have not given him a follow yet, you must be new around here, which is just fine. But you should give Santa a follow. I did not light it up yet. Back then, I didn't even really know about light kits. It's on the list. it's on a list. But if you do need to raid and run, I completely understand. You have been streaming for a number of hours, and self-care is important. But if you do want to stick around, we are continuing this build out of this very old set from 2000, which is the oldest set I have ever set my fingers on. And Pyrex, thank you for raiding in with Mr. Harrell as well. It's great to see you here. And if you guys want to play the drop game, I have the drop game going. If you get a 98, a 69.69, or a 1 and below, which is pretty much the standard, it will trigger a giveaway for, I think it's some Fortnite brickheads I have. There's some GWPs I have that I'm just not very interested in building, so I will give away those. We did have someone win a Fortnite brickhead just a little while ago, not too long ago. Are you insane? Stop attacking immediately. All right, I'm a little off there. I haven't heard that one in a while. But I got pretty close. Yeah, that's going to be... So do you have the light kit for that already? Do you have the light kit for that already, or do you still have to purchase that? Very nice. What company is that light kit through? Is it through Brixmax or Let Go? Oh, I like my bricks. 1.0 or 2.0? So you will probably know more about this than some of the other folks here, but I was working last night on fixing my light kit for Broad and I isolated it to being the 50 centimeter connection between the first junction box and the plug as being the issue. So I need to get a replacement for that. And I know I could probably take another, what is it, DB cable or whatever, and use it in the interim, but I don't really want to do that. I want to keep those with each other, with, you know, their respective kits. And I'll get one through, you know, through Light My Bricks, through the warranty program. But yeah, I was a little shocked. You know, I'm trying to reseat and seat cables in this light kit, and on a hunch, I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and swap one of these connecting cables from the plug to the first junction box to see what happens. And it lit up, and I was like, well, that stinks. And speaking of that. Oh my goodness. That Tracy almost fell off the desk. There is my Superstar Destroyer that I've lit up that I'm investigating what's going on with that light kit. Because it has a remote that you're supposed to change the lights with. And it will work for every single portion of this light kit except for the lights underneath the panels, which leads me to believe that there's something wrong with one of the connections there. So I was working on that last night. but I'm not really familiar with Lego and their kits, so that's going to take a little while longer. But I do love putting light kits in. It really, especially for modular sets, it really makes them look so much better. And I'm still looking for a 1x1 flat. So I'll probably keep going until about 8:30 or so tonight, and then call it for tonight. Tomorrow's going to be about the same start time, if not earlier. I want to be done before my wife gets home, and she's probably going to get home at about 7:30 to 8, and so there's not going to be a chaos spot tomorrow. Sorry to disappoint. So you guys should get all your chaos spots out tonight while you still can, because there won't be one tomorrow, and then I'm taking a break for about a week afterwards. I'll see you guys in your streams, but I won't be streaming for a week. I have some stuff that I gotta take care of. Oop. Oh, Miss Mage, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. There we go.
Hello there.
So the last time...
No freaking way, Gorilla. Oh my god, thank you. What the hell? What? Dude, I'm gonna cry.
The last time we spun the wheel of Sword of Torture, it was 5 warheads, and my cheeks have finally recovered. Three red hots. Yeah, they're spicy though. But yeah, welcome in, and I hope that hope everything is going well for you. The stream is going pretty good. We're making our way through the build. It's a chaos build again. There's only 2 chaos builds left, including this one. And then we should be at numbered bags for the foreseeable future. I do not see myself getting another retired set for a long time. At least not that far out retired to where they wouldn't be doing numbered bags. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you're having internet problems. And I hope they pinpoint what the problem is and get you fixed pretty quickly. Last week I had problems with my internet, and I was very fortunate that number one, we were here at the house, and number two, that Spectrum had like an appointment slot that day where they came out and they troubleshot what was going on and replaced the router, and it was just so quick. And I just hope that you have that same similar experience. But they get in, they figure it out quickly, they get you fixed, and then you can be back on your way to having great internet. But a birthday stream sounds super fun. I always like checking those out. And shameless plug for RC Spaceport. He has his birthday stream coming up here pretty soon. March 12th and 13th. Starting at 11 a.m. Eastern for those days. And if you follow him on Instagram, he's posted his goals for subs, milestones. Strangely, I don't recall a Jar Jar mask being any of those. I wonder how many bits it would require to see RC back in his Jar Jar mask. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about mine because I'm gone 2 weeks before my birthday, including my birthday. I'm going to Scotland for 9 days. I think it's actually longer than that because of travel time. And my affiliate versary is the beginning of July, so maybe I'll just do them both at the same time. You know, I just realized I streamed for a full year on YouTube and didn't really celebrate it with any great milestones for some reason. I haven't worn the captain's hat in a while. It is broke. And I keep not finding the right piece. Is this it? I bet this is it. This is it. No, I'm not. I should have sorted bricks beforehand, but I was just feeling lazy. So we're just going into this chaos style. Organized chaos, but chaos. Slightly organized chaos. So this set is old and predates numbered bags. So basically all I did yesterday was I sorted out the first like 6 steps and I just dumped bags. So this is like an entire bag. This is an entire bag. And this is literally you're looking at the piece organization per bag. Like this is all that was in a bag. This is all that was in a bag. So it's just all over the place for what you get. Hi there. Are you going to bite me or are you going to let me work on Lego? I would feel a lot better if you just got into my lap. There you go. Hi, Og. How is your night going? I take it that you're probably having to work tonight.
Hello there.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's Skippy.
Almost died. Ready?
What a great clip. What a great clip. What a fantastic clip. Wow. That was great. He's such a cutie. I thought I got one of these white grape pieces out. Tracy, you are just a mess right now. What is it that you're trying to do? I know I'm trying to get pieces. What are you trying to do? There you go. Yep, that's perfect. And then this goes right up here like this. So, how much progress did you make on your mosaic? You were just playing away on that yesterday. It was great to see. Oh, so pretty close to being done then. That's great. The frame is going to be pretty interesting. I haven't built like any mosaics or frames, but the Starry Night set had a pretty sweet frame that you had to build out, and that was pretty fun. Also, unfortunately, the frame did not hold the rest of Starry Night in very well. So as I was moving it from the living room to the dining room where the box was, because I was going to just stick it in the box, it literally fell out of the frame and onto the floor and burst into 1,000 pieces. And my wife was like, "Oh my God, honey, are you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just this silly little set decided to explode on me. Oh, yes. You have to be careful with Starry Night moving that around. Because it will fall out of that frame. And just fall to the floor and explode into a million pieces.
Hello there.
Oh! Welcome in, emo kittens. I have one of those. Her name is Tracy. So the rest of the build was kind of fun. I won't, what the heck? Oh, okay. What am I doing wrong here? Something feels... Oh, I forgot to put a brick in here. That's what I've done wrong. I think the white ones are here. There we go. So it goes above the second gray one. All right, welcome back. Yeah, it goes this way. I think we're about ready to stick this
Hello there.
On. Man in the blue box, how are ya? Well, welcome to the YouTube side of things. Hope you're doing well. My boss just asked me a question. Which means I may have to go. I think we have something in place. So, why does this feel like the proportions? I guess the proportions are good. Yeah, it is. It is pretty late for you out there. I'm gonna wait for my coworker to see if he'll respond here in the next couple minutes. My coworker is probably not watching YouTube right now. He's probably playing a game. Oh, I will get the cookie. Yeah, Alex was on for a bit, and she's also in the UK, and I believe she has finally succumbed to sleep. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. And I will grab that coffee on the next ad break. And I've only had 1 cup today, so having a second cup is great. Having 4 cups is not great. I had 4 cups of coffee yesterday. Yeah, everything's going pretty good here. The allergies were starting to hit me in the morning pretty good, but after taking an appropriate number of antihistamines and Flonase, I was able to overcome the discomfort, and we're good now. Yeah, I got to bed sometime after midnight yesterday because I couldn't get to sleep before then. And I'm gonna have to respond to my boss real fast. Because the other guy did not, and it's been 6 minutes. My boss loves me because I will usually drop everything if he needs something. So I can see myself having to take an earlier than normal break. We'll see what he says to my text message. And we are getting very close to reviews. Now, granted, this is going to be last year's performance reviews, but it doesn't hurt to already start generating the goodwill for the next year and those performance reviews. So if my boss needs me to get up and do something, then by all means, I certainly will. And that's one of the curses, I guess, to being a remote employee is, you know, you have the capabilities, and sometimes it's the expectations that you will basically drop everything to get stuff done. So, Miss Mage, I was taking melatonin for a while there to kind of help me get to sleep, because I would do this weird thing where I would sit in bed, try to fall asleep, and I'd be almost to the point where, you know, I'd be asleep, and then like I'd get this thought, and then my brain would just kind of like wake up. I don't know how else to describe it. Like I went from almost being sleepy to near hyper alertness, and then I would, you know, eventually make my way back down to where I could fall asleep. But it was just really annoying to have that happen. And sometimes it would take a while to get to the point where, you know, I'd get to sleep. And then my wife is like, "Why are you still taking melatonin?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I'm still having these problems." She's like, "You know what? You're not supposed to take it that much." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Apparently I'd been taking it too long. And my wife, she would know if I was, you know, making a mistake like that. So I stopped taking it, and actually I've been doing pretty good. So it did its job. And I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to go. I guess this is supposed to go flush here. But there's this awful separation here. Tommy, what is it that you want, buddy? So this is not correct. I don't know how I got that wrong. Yep. See, these cones are going to just keep on coming off. This just goes right across like this. Is this right? I think this is right. Which cat? Are you talking about the one that is laying here nice and quiet and peaceful? Or are you talking about the other one that desperately wants to get into my lap so they can get on the desk? Which is why I'm not letting him get in my lap. He's not allowed on the desk. Yes, Thomas is just at my feet. He's probably is visible occasionally as he keeps pawing my arm, but he likes to play this game where he wants to be in my lap, but not really. What he really wants is more treats, but he's gotten all of his treats for today already. So no more treats for Tommy. There is something very wrong about this build. It feels like the proportions are not correct. Yes, this is not right. These go up a little bit more. I think these actually go on top of these black blocks. I think that's the only way that it works. All right, so I'm going to put these pieces on, and then I'm going to have to take a quick break. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. So I'm going to do Words with Friends. And I would raid out, but I don't think it's going to... Oh, Words on Stream is what I want. I don't want to raid out yet, so... So I think this is... right. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me know that, Lightning Builder. All right, let's go. Let's go to here. Hold on, I can do this the right way here. Okay, so. Do we have sound? I don't know why we don't have sound for it though. Control audio via OBS. Yeah. Oh well. There'll just be no sound. There you go. You guys have fun. I'll be right back.
We'll return after these messages.
Hello there.
Oh. Sorry. Shoot. Sorry. Crap. Level completed. It's I don't know why it's taking too long. Come on, catch up. Words on stream. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. It's there we go. So 44-7. All right. So this is taking entirely too long. So work got me again today, I guess. Seems like Tuesdays are a bad time to stream. So we're gonna go raid out. I'm just gonna find someone real fast. I apologize, but you know, work when it happens, you know, it happens. You can't get around it. Well, I mean, I could have gotten around it. The other guy could have responded and helped out, but he did not. So it's up to me. So sorry for the abrupt end. Let's go raid Scotty. It's been a little while. So let's do the old raid message. And let's go visit Scotty, where I will have to raid and run. But 316 Wim, hey Wim, thanks again for the gifted sub today. That was very, very kind of you. Thanks for the Tangiers. Thanks for the raids. I've been raided by Raceland. I was raided by Mr. Hural, and I was raided by. Sorry, I already forgot. Lintock. Duh, I'm such a dummy. But we're gonna go ahead and raid on out. You guys have a great night, and I appreciate you guys again so very much. Catch ya tomorrow, 4 o'clock to 4:30 is the goal. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And all you YouTube folks, it was great having you here too. Thanks for all the chats, and thanks for the new folks that popped in. I'm sorry that I got pulled away for work, but it was great having you guys here, and you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. See you tomorrow at around 4 to 4:30. Bye bye.